have a purchase or pass for July. This is kind of like an end of June, July type deal because I didn't see a whole lot of new releases. I tried to save what I found to get enough to make a video before, I just jump on and don't really have a whole lot to talk about. So the first thing that we do have here is this new collection from Profusion centered around Jurassic World. Now this does look pretty interesting. I'm really interested in these like liner palettes that they have. Apparently you get them wet and they become like liners. I don't really know how else to explain it. We've got a mirror, mist, the shadow palette. Let's see what else. Duochrome shadows, liquid blushes, jelly highlighters, face palette, three-piece lash set, cosmetic bag, dino egg blenders. Okay, that's really cute. That's kind of smart. Looking at this collection, like I said, the liners are pretty darn cool. I just seen someone on Instagram or TikTok using them. The land, sea, and air, those, like the water activated liner palettes, those look pretty good. The face palette, I'm not so much a fan of. I don't like the colors. The liquid blushes look pretty cool. But I wonder if those are the same thing, like, what are they called? Hang on, I have them right here. The soft matte liquid blushes, like, is that what that is? Just repackaged to fit the Jurassic World branding? I don't know. The egg beauty blenders that was kind of smart. I have to give them that. The eyeshadow palette, I have to say though, it's a little dull. It's a little dull, which I get it. It's like earthy. I don't know. I was trying to justify it, but the point is, I'm not really thrilled with the eyeshadow palette. The mirror's cute. I'm not digging the jelly highlighters or anything. I do like the egg blenders. So probably for me, the egg blenders, the liquid blushes, and then these, what are they? Duochrome eyeshadows. Those are pretty. Like that green one. Oh, stop it right now. If I seen like those pieces at Walmart, I may be interested in purchasing. The collection overall, though, I am going to pass, except for those few key products. Okay, so e.l.f. has released new luminous putty blushes. We've got 3 different shades here, and this is a purchase for me. I'm actually wearing it right now. If you want to see the video where I applied this, go check it out, and I will also link it for you at the end of the video. But here's what it looks like. Really pretty color. This is Isla del Sol. I don't know. But yeah, that's a purchase for me. I couldn't resist that one. I had to have it. It has a subtle shimmer in their new luminous putty blushes, leave skin with a glow. So yeah, I ain't even gonna play. That one was quick purchase. Quick purchase for me. When I seen it, I was like, sign me up. So let's see. Okay, I'm just talking about this from Chanel. This is their Water Fresh Complexion Touch. Even Illuminate Hydrate. Like, I'm confused as to what this is. Natural and buildable, healthy looking glow. A refreshing lightweight texture in a formula that helps to keep skin hydrated and protected all throughout the day. Like, I'm still kind of confused as to what this is exactly. Okay, the other thing that killed me about this was it's 16 shades. One of these is $85. Is this found droplet pigments? Droplet pigments. What does that mean? Droplet pigments. So is it a foundation? People are not happy with the shade range. It barely has any coverage. I already have this, and for $85, please. The dirt-like texture is throwing me off. The formula is so beautiful and more full coverage than their previous. So apparently this is like a redo of something. The shade stretch. Okay, apparently this is a foundation, but still, I'm just so confused by this. This is a pass for me, but I just needed to talk about it because I'm so confused by it. Okay, Wet n Wild has released this collection with Lilo and Stitch. They have a sponge and scrub set, a glow face palette, a setting mist, a palette for your eyes and face, lip oil, makeup brush, eyeliner, mascara, waterproof, all that. looking at this whole collection, it is super cute. The only thing that really caught my eye was the Hula Honey Glow Face Palette. Now, the kick is, though, when I got on Wet n Wild, which I think is the only place that this is sold, they had all the pieces except for the freaking Glow Face Palette. So that's the one I wanted. And they don't have it. The eyeshadow palette's cute. I like the makeup bag, but I really wanted that palette, and they didn't have it. So for me, aside from that palette, this collection is a pass. I did see the palette, the brushes, and the scrub kit at Rite Aid, but again, no Glow Face palette. So I'm gonna have to pass on this one. Okay, this is from LYS Beauty. That is a brand that I have just got to try one of these days, because every time I see stuff from them, I'm like, oh, I'd like to try it. They have released this new creamy bronzer stick that instantly brings depth and dimension to the face. Lightweight satin finished formula glides on the skin to create a diffused shadow-like effect, leaving behind a healthy looking glow. It's got 5 shades, light, medium, tan, dark, deep. I don't know why. I really would like to try this. Like, I just look at it and I'm like, ooh, I wonder if that works or not. Let's see what the comments say. I'm too pale for this, and I'm okay with that. So maybe they're thinking that the lightest shade still isn't light enough. Thought this was Hourglass. The light is too warm. Going to the next slide where it shows it more in depth, I can see that a little bit. Looks so creamy, looks so nice, amazing. The models are breathtaking. That's true. Let's see. I wish Motivate was more on the gray side to suit lighter complexions. Yeah, I see what they're saying, but this is supposed to be a bronzer, not a contour. So I kind of understand that it's not a gray toned. It's a warm toned bronzing product. A lot of the reviews seem pretty positive, and I'm just gonna have to jump on this brand one of these days because I've liked their blushes. There's a few other products where I was like, wow, I really would like to try those. So LYS, let me know in the comments, have you tried anything from that brand, and what were your thoughts? From Makeup Forever, we have these 12 cream shade palettes. They're HD skin face palettes. There are, let's see, there's the light to medium one and the tan to deep one. So each one of these palettes has 3 cream foundations, 4 shades of concealers and correctors, 2 blushes, 2 contouring shades, and 1 highlighter. And it will be coming to North America in October. So I'm looking at this, and I truly considered getting this for my makeup kit. Like, if I was getting more, you know, if I did more people more frequently, this might be worth having. I really like the shade range in this. Love the concept. We need a 6-pan for the everyday user. Okay. Coming from MUAs, this would be great for your kids. See, that's what I was thinking too. Need a fair to light. You know, I actually can see that. But then we need a dark to deep dark too. So they need to add like a fair to light, and then on the end of the spectrum, a dark to deep dark. I think it would sell. Great for a kit. A lot of these shades seem repeated for $83. That's the only downer, is it's $83. Let's see. Excited to try it. Is it coming to Sephora? This is what I've been waiting for. Perfect for an MUA kit. So a lot of people I do see, like, MUA kits seem to be the go-to for this. I think it's nice. Honestly, if I did makeup more and got paid for it, because I didn't charge people that I did makeup for, but I am now charging after this, I would be interested in putting that in a makeup kit. I think that would fare very well. From NYX Cosmetics, we have this new, what is this called? Milky Gloss. This is Milky Gloss, Creamy Ultra Glassy Milkshake Shine. In 12 shades and flavors, a single swipe delivers a buildable splash of milky color with a sweet milkshake taste and fragrance. Infused with dairy-free vegan milk for 12 hours of quenching hydration. You guys, I don't know how I feel about this one. A lot of people say they want the green one. This is intriguing. Mango and cherry look amazing. Is this at Ulta? I want them all. I don't know. I'm actually shocked by the positive reviews on this because this just seems odd to me. So, not a want, but a need. Finally, those are meant to be glossy. I don't know. I think I'd have to try it. I mean, I'm probably going to pass on it, but maybe. I don't know. It's not like making me run out to purchase it, but it's also not a hard pass. We have next from Melt Cosmetics. This is their Sex Foil Liquid Highlight and Tan Lines. Chocolate bronze with golden sheen. It doubles as a liquid bronzer. Available June 14th. So this is already out. Like I said, see, some of this is from June, but I just didn't have enough to make a full video. Now, the only kicker is these are $40. But it looks like they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shades. And that is pretty. The swatches are pretty. Looks like a wonderful shade range. I would love to see someone use these successfully. They're pretty, but they smell like vinegar. Oh, stunning. Like, a lot of positive reviews. I don't know. I just thought this was pretty. This is another brand. Like, someday I need to check out this Melt Cosmetics. Melt Cosmetics, LYS. And there was another one that I always talk about. Like the Lights Lacquer nail polishes. Always look at her stuff, but never bite the bullet. But every time, I'm always intrigued by what I see. Here we have ColourPop. Meet Me in Palm Springs. Eyeshadow palette. 3 Super Shock highlighters, 4 glowing lips, and 3 cream gel liners. So honestly, this picture is not the best. It's a little, like, blurry. Not digging the eyeshadow palette. Cream gel line, like, I don't know. I think the pictures are kind of turning me off a little bit. So people are saying, looking at the eyeshadow palette, you think, oh yes, I need this. But if you cover up the 2 blue shades, it's really kind of boring and basic, and it allows you to kind of see, like, that you don't exactly need it. Reminds me of Kellogg's palette. Not too many other reviews. For me, this is going to be a pass. Like, it just, honestly, the pictures are not doing it justice. They really need to have better pictures of this. Here we go. Here we go. I found them. Still not, like, if you cover up those 2 blues in the middle row, it's kind of boring. Super Shock highlighters, they do look nice. Especially that middle one, it's pretty light shade. And the glowy lips, it's fine. It's fine. Packaging's pretty. It's just not anything that I'm like wowed by, unfortunately. So we have this new Pro Summer Occasions Essentials. Dewy primer for glowy radiance or sculpt and glow, blur stick. They've got it all. So what I'm seeing here is like some face palettes, which I believe are new. They have this new Hydra Bright Cream Blush, which I have a cream blush from them, but it's not this one. So this face palette, we have a highlight, a bronzer, 4 eyeshadows, and a blush shade. This reminds me a lot of the palettes that I seen from Milani. But these ones, you know, do have the glittery eyeshadows. I feel like the ones from Milani had shimmer, but not glitter. So that may be interesting. There's the blur sticks. I'm trying to see what else is in this specific kind of pro kit collection. So the Hydra Bright blushes, they are cream blushes, perfect for summer. It just seems like a glossy shimmery blush. Oh shoot, that is pretty though. Let's see what else. Like the CC10, I don't know if these are new products or products that they have just kind of put together to showcase for summertime to get that glowy, radiant look. Like the Blur Stick Bright, the highlight and bronzer I feel like I've seen before. So I think it's kind of like a mix of some new products and some old products that together would make like a good collection for summertime. So the Hydra Bright Blush, I'm such a sucker for that stuff. They have the CC Perfecting Foundation, which I believe is old. And then that new eyeshadow palette and the new face palette. So some new, some old. I definitely would check all that out. So Revolution Beauty, I think, is sometimes slept on. And they can have some really good products. So would I directly go to their website and order any of that? No. If I seen it in Ulta, would I pick some of it up? Probably. Oh, CoverGirl. They have this new 3-in-1 eyes, lips, and cheek tint for a dewy natural flush with from within glow. 6 different shades. That looks interesting. I don't know. How do we feel about this? Another cream liquid blush. No way. This looks stunning. I can't find the swatches online. True. Like there's only one picture of a color sample here. Not a lot of comments. $10.99 each. That's kind of pricey. I don't know. I probably would try this. It says online at Ulta. So I have not seen anything about this whatsoever. I'll be running up that road, running down that hill. Okay, Physicians Formula has this collection from, or I should say in corporation with, the Breakfast Club. It looks like it's a face palette and some lipsticks. So when I look at this face palette though, I have this issue with Physicians Formula. Their face palettes are curated for people with light toned skin only. They don't include powders that would fare well for people with darker skin tones. And so for me, that makes me want to pass on it, because I had that Superstars one. It was okay, but again, there's no like, and then they had the All Stars one, and then they had another collection, and now they have this face palette, and it's just like every time the powders are not well suited for a range of skin tones. And I mean, the lipsticks are fine. If this collection wasn't branded with the Breakfast Club images, it would be just an absolute pass. Now, it does say on the face palette volume 1, so that makes me question, is there going to be like a volume 2, a darker option? I don't know. But for me, just looking at it, this is going to be a pass. Now, our girl, Miss Michaela, has come out with a, Pot 2 eyeshadow palette with Glam Light. Oh, this is so pretty. Look at those greens. I am a sucker for greens, and like everything in me wants this palette. I want it. I want it. I don't think it's released yet, but this is so stinking gorgeous. And I watched her do a video on her TikTok, like demonstrating, what's the word? You know, showing us this palette, and it is gorgeous. Like, I have to have it. I need it. I want it. It's so pretty. It's just beautiful. She did an excellent job with the shadows in this second palette. It's $42. Let's see. This looks like the last one. Could have been a 12 pan. Hope the formula is better. Too many greens. See, I personally love that though. The names are cringe, but the palette is beautiful. Gorgeous palette. Oh, I hope the formula is better. The last one was awful. Tried every primer and base, and it was so patchy. I thought I was the only one who struggled. Same issue, sadly. So there's 3 people who are not too thrilled with this. People saying it looks too much like the first palette. A lot of similarities. I thought the same thing. Looked them side by side and found what looked like dupes for 20 out of the 30 shades. So not so many good reviews, but for me personally, I think it's fire and I want it. Okay, MAC has this new fixing spray, and I think the whole gist is that it's alcohol free. So I don't know, I've never used MAC's Fix Plus or anything like that. Stay Over long lasting setting spray, alcohol free, antioxidants, environment pollution, blue light protection, all that jazz. Elf has this collection. Who is this with? The Game Up. I've never heard of this. Oh, Game Up collection. What are those? Eyeliner pots, lip gloss masks, eyeshadow palettes, kind of a I don't know. I don't know if they needed to release something to head off the Profusion Jurassic. Look at this. Guys, how long has that been there? I don't know if they needed something to like intersect with the Profusion Jurassic release or something, but none of that looks very interesting to me, to just be honest. So Essence has come out with these new Lash Princess liners. Black, waterproof, black, and brown. $4.99 each. This is another one. It was a purchase. I actually am wearing it today. The same video as the blush, so if you want to go check that out, make sure you stay to the end. Click over and you can watch that video as well. Yeah, I actually was really interested in this, and I didn't realize how thick it was going to be, like how big. For some reason in my mind it was going to be smaller. I'm really shocked by this because I had not seen anything on this release. This is the Shadow Blocks Eyeshadow Palettes Stacked Eyeshadow Trio. Eyeshadows trios stack high pigment in a pocket size inspired by the city streets in some of New York's most vibrant neighborhoods. Each palette includes 2 matte shades, 1 shimmer. So there is West 4th and Perry, 26th and Madison, 82nd Park Avenue, Broadway and Prince, North 3rd, and Bedford Avenue. So I actually did end up picking up North 3rd and Bedford Avenue. And this is the warm tone, just bronzes, if you will. And I also tried that in the same video. So be sure you go check that one out. We've got the eyeshadow, the eyeliner, and the blush. So I did end up purchasing that. Let's see what people are saying. At least Kaja had bigger pans. Okay, so they're all comparing it to Kaja. I feel like this is a waste of plastic packaging. That was my issue when I opened them. I was kind of shocked at how small the pan was. Like, they could have easily not done this indent and brought the pan to that full inner square size, and that still would have left this lip around the entire thing. Kaja, these look chunky. Really cute, innovative for drugstore. What a concept. Yeah. So if you're curious as to what I thought about this, go check out that video. And that's all of my new releases to discuss. Let me know down below. Anything intriguing to you, anything that you want to try, just let me know. Anything I missed, like any new releases that you've seen where you're like, oh girl, check this out. Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you will like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.